bug catchers, trainers, gym leaders, champions. Glazeray is here, and I'm so happy to be back. I haven't been back on in like months, give or take. I know I should have uploaded a video a long time ago because I got my iPad a few weeks ago, but I live in Houston, Texas, and if you haven't heard what's happened so far, Hurricane Harvey just hit a while ago, and I've been going through everything. You know, my family, some of my other family has been trying to move, so I've had to help them. Plus, I have school. School started for me like 3 weeks ago, so I also have that. I'm gonna try my best to make videos every single week. But I wanted to do a drawing video for y'all today, but the camera on my new iPad, it can't sit correctly. Like, I have to move it a certain way in order for you to see the paper that I'm drawing on. But even when you're able to see it, it still looks weird. So you might not see in draw videos a lot. Yeah, but today I will be doing a story time video. Yeah, remember the last time I did a story time video? It didn't go well. Well, at least I don't think it did. But this one has a little funny part, I guess. It's just a little story. Right now I am working on a video, or at least trying to, a top 10 creepy Pokedex entry. Trying my best to make it sound as good as possible. So, and the lighting is really bad actually. Maybe I should wait. Yeah, one moment. That's better. It's a little bit brighter now. Literally 3 days later after that clip you just saw, because I've been so busy with freaking school and everything. Get them out of my mouth. But yes, I'm so happy to be back. And I just hit like my microphone. This is my microphone, guys. This is the only way you're gonna be able to actually hear me clearly, because all this around my room is gonna be making noise. Everything is off. My fan's off. The TV over there is off. So if you hear this, it's because I'm moving these. I'm gonna be wearing these all the time when I make a video. Alright, so today I'm going to be telling a story time of how I almost broke my nose and I passed out. So yeah, this will be fun. So without further ado, let's begin with the story time video. Boo! Okay, so don't be surprised if I'm like moving around a lot. I tend to move around a lot when I'm like doing something. Okay, so if I'm just doing this, it's not on purpose. I just can't stand still. So, time to tell you the story. It all started on a nice, normal day. Why is the flashback not happening? Oh, I don't have that on. It all started on a nice, normal day, and my dad and me were going to my aunt's lake house. They have a lake house, and in case you don't know what a lake house is, it's kind of self-explanatory. It's a house by a lake. And it takes us at least 3 hours to get there, so it was kind of a long drive, especially literally so awkward because I don't talk to my dad a lot, so it was just kind of just silent. Okay, so in order to get to their house, you have to go down a hill that leads to their house. Like, the hill is literally right in front of their house. So we go down the hill, and we make it to the house, and on that same day, we decided, hey, let's go to the river and float. And I've never been on the river, so I was like, oh, this would be fun. Yeah, I'd love to join. So we all started to get everything together, put our bathing suits on and everything, and we headed over. We started to get everything into the trucks and everything. I was gonna ride with my sister, and her truck was on top of the hill, the little hill that you have to go down to get to the house. Her truck was on top of the hill, and I was gonna ride with her, and I was up there waiting because I thought we were about to leave, but then my sister asked me if I could go get her purse from the house. I'm like, sure. I'm such an idiot. I start to walk down the hill, and I'm like, it'll be faster if I just run. Guys, do not run down hills, okay? Don't run down hills. It will not end well. I promise you. So I start running down the hill, and of course, I start to lose my balance. My arms start to flare around, my feet start to go off the ground, and as I'm like getting to like the little curve that leads to this flat surface, I fall straight onto my face, onto the concrete. It was kind of like I just hit my face on a counter. And as I hit the ground, I could like hear everything Like, as soon as I hit the ground, I heard, like, I don't know how to describe it. Like put your ear to your hand to your ear, push it, and then let go. It sounded like that. I put my hand over my nose and my mouth because, of course, it hurt. I didn't cry though. Of course, it hurt, so I do this and I run back inside, hoping no one saw me. And if I don't know how, no one saw me. I run back into the house and I go into the bathroom. I look in the mirror and blood was dripping down from my nose and my mouth. I thought I broke my tooth. I didn't think I broke my nose at the time, but I thought I broke my tooth. It didn't break. I don't know how, but it didn't break. It was just, I think my gums, or I was just bit my lip because I did actually bite my bottom lip whenever I hit that. It hit right here on the chin too. It hurt. I wish I had photos. Wait, I do have photos. Yeah, I know it's a horrible photo, but that's me after I fell. That little thing right there, yeah, that's where I hit. And my nose, you can see it's all swollen and red. Yeah, that's what happened. But before I took that photo, back in the house, I checked my nose and it was bleeding. My mouth was bleeding. I grabbed some tissue and just put it up my nose and like cleaned my mouth. And it looked okay at the moment. It looked okay. I'm just like, okay, I just was bleeding a little bit. Everything's fine. Everything wasn't fine. Of course, no, it wasn't fine. Stupid. I go over and I grab my sister's purse and I start to go back up the hill. I'm surprised I didn't fall again. I start to go up the hill, and as I'm walking over the car, my sister saw me and she's like, "Are you okay? What happened?" I'm like, "I'm fine. I just fell. Everything's fine." She's like, "Are you sure? Do you want to stay?" And I'm like, No, it's fine. I'll go. I'm sure I'm fine." I should have said, "Yes, I'm an idiot. Yes, I should stay because it's gonna get worse if I go." Everyone gets into the cars, everyone goes, and my dad and some of his family were in a different car, a different truck, so they went ahead before us, and then we left. We started to drive to the river house, no, the lake. About halfway there, I start feeling dizzy and nauseous. I didn't think a bit much of it. I just thought, oh, okay, this is the side effects. Everything's gonna be fine in a little bit. The nausea didn't go away, and so I asked my sister, "Could you pull over, please? I feel like I might throw up because I don't want to freaking throw up in her car." So she's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just think I might throw up." So she pulls over, and I get out of the car. I start to walk around her truck. Everything starts getting dizzy in my head, and I really wasn't paying attention to anything because I couldn't concentrate. That's when my dad and the rest of my family drove up in their other car, and my dad was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, what? Everything was getting dizzy. I was losing balance in my feet. My nose was still bleeding. It was going horrible. My dad gets out of his truck and we walk over to the side. There was a little tree right next to the place that we stopped, and so he takes me under the shade. Everything in my eyes started to go white. I couldn't see a thing. Like, everything was all white. Everything was dizzy. I couldn't concentrate. I was about to fall, and I did fall. My dad was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm just like, I fell, and I passed out. But I didn't pass out long. I passed out for maybe 2 seconds. And everything started to go back to normal. I could actually see. I could finally talk. And my dad was like, "What the heck is happening? What is wrong with you?" I'm like, "I fell. I'm an idiot. Take me home." And my dad says basically I got punched in the face because that's what happens when you get punched in the face. You feel like you're gonna throw up, you pass out. He's lucky, and I'm lucky. I didn't break my nose. I don't know how, but I didn't break my nose. But I think it was just sore. Like, you see this? This was not here before, and now I have a huge bump right here that's like probably never gonna go away. So they take me home. My grandmother, I feel so bad for her. She didn't come with us. She was at the house. She was just gonna stay there. I, she, my dad brings me back in the house, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, what happened? Is he okay?" I don't know, honestly. So they lay me down on the couch. By that time, I was, finally conscious. I knew what was happening. I was able to, actually control what was happening now. And I was like, I fell, and I thought I was okay. I'm not okay. My dad says, "Do you want me to stay?" I'm like, "No, go. It's fine. Just go. It's fine." So he's like, okay, call me if there's anything that you need. I'm like, okay. He leaves. My grandmother gives me some pain medicine. And after that, I went to sleep. A few hours passed and I was still asleep. My dad calls my grandmother and is like, hey, how's he doing? My grandmother's like, oh, he's fine. He's asleep. What? He literally says that on the phone because apparently I could have gone into a coma. And I could have. I really could have. And like, he's not supposed to go to sleep. He could fall into a coma. And he's just like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. But at that time, I did wake up. And so I didn't I get into a coma. Everything was fine within the few hours that passed by. The only thing is that I hurt whenever I touched my nose, and I was still bleeding out blood. Like every time I would sneeze or blow my nose, blood. But that's really all. Is there anything else I need to tell y'all? I don't think so. No. But yeah, that was kind of a short kind of story time video. I hope y'all liked it. How I almost broke my nose. Everything's fine now. I can touch it now without it hurting. And I think you can still see a little bit of the mark there. But yeah, I hope y'all liked the video. I try to act extra funny. I'm trying to act extra funny so I can, actually make the video entertaining enough for y'all to watch it. Because for y'all to watch my videos is, like, really, thank you. And, for you to waste your time watching my videos, like, thank you so much. So I'm trying to make my videos a lot more funny, and a lot more louder, and a lot more clear. That's why I have these headphones in. I'm slowly building my way to a better video. Hopefully. But yeah, that's all for today, guys. More videos to come. If you liked it, leave a like and subscribe. Come on, I have 16 subscribers. I'm good. I like 16 subscribers, but I would love more. That'd be great. So, without further ado, thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.